Hey, what's going on, y'all? Lincoln Infield here, Carolina's Full Throttle Magazine. It's Friday. We finally made it, and it is time to get on with our weekend. Some of us already have. It's just the unlucky people like us that are stuck at work today on such a fine day. But don't worry, we're almost there. We're almost made it, man. And there's been a couple things going on this week that have alleviated the stress of work, man. I know there's been some great bike nights this week. Great weather and stuff like that. Last night we were out at the Blue Collar Cycle Company's kickoff party, kickoff bike night, man. And I'll tell you what, they always carry a great crowd because they do a great event. And last night was no exception there. They had all kinds of people piled up in there, having a good time. Look at that, Blake Allen, man. First through the damn gate every single time. Appreciate you dialing in and watching with us, man. Always good to have you. See you out in the Outer Banks. Not this weekend, next weekend, man. We'll be partying out there for a little bit, man. But I gotta say, something's bothered me. It doesn't usually bother me that bad. Sometimes celebrities have a big part of our lives, and even if it's something that you've very familiar with, I don't know. Maybe I'm too busy, but sometimes these things don't bother me so much. But this last one, Dickie Betts, man, did you hear this? Dickie Betts died yesterday. The infamous guitar playing guy from the Allman Brothers, and it was one of those things. I'll have to admit that I hadn't listened to the brothers in a little while, but they were such a huge part of my adolescence, let's say. And it was something, man. I whenever I heard that, I went, man, that sucks. And honestly, I saw a clip Billy Lane posted of Dickie Betts shredding that little red Gibson they always played. Man, I went, damn, that really reminds me of a lot of times riding around listening to Allman Brothers tunes and going to the Allman Brothers concerts every summer. They used to have a great concert weekend in the Carolinas, always July 4th weekend. So it'd be like, the 3rd, 4th, and 5th or something like that, man. And we scored tickets a couple years in a row. And my brother, sister, and I, and a friend or so would always cruise down. But, so it was one of those things really, really hit me this time. Man, that sucks, man. I miss listening to that. So naturally, I've been jamming the Allman Brothers all day long and really kind of reliving that stuff. But, that's not really what we came here to talk about. It was just what was playing while this came on. So I thought maybe we'd hit it up. What we really came to talk about was events this weekend. And like I said, great weather. And this time of year really spawns a huge amount of events. Good thing the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine is here to let you know about the majority of them. Do we catch them all? Nah, we don't catch them all, man. But we do catch a lot of them. If you want your event in the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine, all you got to do is make us aware of it. Tag us in the event post, email us the information, something. Let us know what's going on so that we can help you guys promote it in the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine, which, by the way, if you have not picked up the April issue, it is still out there. I saw a couple last night sitting around. The Carolina Biker Lawyers gals were handing some out last night at Blue Collar Cycles. But on the cover is Springer's, featured this April on the issue number 309th. It's a great bar in Greensboro. It is the destination biker bar in Greensboro, to be a matter of fact. And this weekend is their 4th anniversary party. It's where you should be. Now, we're going to go through the rest of the events, but I've got to say that this is going to be a great party, and you should really, really highly consider being there. I was going to get Jeff to come online with me and talk me out, but he's a working man. Not only is he a bar owner and been running this thing for 4 years, but he's a working man. Now, and he was dirty. He was like, man, I'm all dirty. I'm not going online, And so I have to say, some people's work is dirtier than others, I feel like I get dirty at work sometimes too. But my dirty at work is more like, man, I've been riding all day and I've got that like road fuzz on me, man. I was taking some pictures of a bike and I had to get on my knees and like my jeans are dirty. Got some oil on me and I use my pants as a rag, but other people have like these hands-on jobs to get dirty and say, man, I'm not going online. Well, I'm covered in dirt here. So fine, I'll do it for them. This weekend, April 20th to be exact, which is Saturday, is Springer's 4th anniversary party. Now, if you've never been to Springer's, you're really missing out. This is a great biker-owned biker bar, as you can see on the cover. That is Jeff at Key West. It was his point to make sure that they list that they really do ride. They ride every Sunday out of the bar to go do some stuff. They have bike nights on Tuesday nights where they give away $100 to the best bike on the lot, weather permitting. If it's a crappy night, sometimes that doesn't happen. But this weekend is their anniversary party, and they are throwing it all out there. He's got bands all day long. The bands start at 3 p.m. If you've ever been to a Springer party, you know that there's plenty of food. And whenever Jeff is cooking, man, I'm telling you what, you don't want to miss it. So he is serving his barbecue at 6 p.m. Daniel Love and the Love Rustlers are playing 3 to 7. Martin Sharp is 7 to 8. And Brother Pearl, which you're not going to want to miss any one of those bands, but Brother Pearl especially, is 8 p.m. till midnight. There is no cover charge today. It is a thank you party that Springer's is throwing to thank their clientele, let's say, their upper class clientele that comes riding in every week. And you can be part of that. Make sure you get out there and check them out. Springer's is 405 Rocky Knoll Road in Greensboro, North Carolina. They've got dedicated motorcycle parking, pool tables, cornhole, inside band, dance floor, full bar. It's a really great place to hang out and party. Make sure you get there. And like I said, if you haven't picked up a copy, they've got extra copies since they're on the cover. So they will definitely be there. As a matter of fact, let's check. Clicking on the wrong screen here. Let's check out page 4. Well, this one is 6 and 7. But check this out, man. There's all kinds of stuff going on at Springer's. As you can see, there's bike night pictures. There's fundraiser pictures, all kinds of stuff. And that right-hand read right there, up here and on this picture here, that is from Myrtle Beach. Now, if you're going to the bike rally, make sure that on, let's see, Friday night of the last week, which I want to say is the 17th, get to the Pilot House, because Jeff throws a party at the Pilot House in Little River. And if you're wearing Springer's gear, shirts, hats, whatever, he'll pick up the bar tab, the beer bar tab, right? So make sure you check that out. If you don't have your Springer's gear, this weekend's a great time to pop in and get your Springer's gear, so that when you go to Myrtle Beach Bike Week and you go to the Pilot House party on Friday night, I think it's like 5 to 7 or something like that at the Pilot House, you can get some free beers on Jeff's tab. That's pretty cool, man. What a hell of a guy. I know I went. It's a beautiful ride up there. It's a great place, and it's not so bad to get a couple free drinks. He even bought me a couple Yoo-hoos, man. What a guy. What a guy. So what we've got to talk about now is the rest of the events. I'm going to go ahead and, oh, crap. Do not post that. I posted selected all kinds of stuff. Hang on a second. All right. In the comments, I am posting the link to this weekend's events. Now, if you've got the magazine, you know these events because they're listed in the front of every single magazine in the cruising calendar. If you've been on our website, the events are there on the cruising calendar as well. And we also email and text blast those things out on Wednesdays. But maybe, I don't know, maybe you just want to listen to me talk about them, and we can do that too. Why not go ahead and get on that? Let's go full screen over here, and we're going to go full screen over here. Bam, look at that. If you've got these emails and text messages, they look a lot like this. The weekend events update. Now, it does say April 17th and 20th because things started earlier in the week. Like I mentioned, we had all kinds of cool stuff. Look, the ladies' bike night was at Pine Tree Tavern on Wednesday. Last night was Blue Collars Bike Night, big time there. But let's talk about Saturday. And like I said, Springer's 4th anniversary party is going on 3 o'clock till midnight. 6 o'clock is food, live bands all day long. Make sure that is on your route. It's going to be a beautiful day, so go out there, get some riding done, and make Springer's one of the stops on your day. Smoking Harley Davidson also having something going on, the Grill and Chill, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Free burgers, beer, music, vendors. So, I mean, maybe this is an all day. You know, we ride to eat, we eat to ride, and this is a good way to start. Winston-Salem, grab some food, grab some drinks, head over to Springer's later on, grab some food, grab some drinks, have a big time. AWOL MC America Anniversary Dice Runs going on in Statesville, North Carolina. Their kickstands is up at 2 p.m. The 7th annual riding for mammograms is going out of the Lucky Turnaround in China Grove, North Carolina this weekend. Kickstands up on that at 12:30. The 8th annual autism ride is heading out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Kickstands up at 12 p.m. for that. Proceeds go to Autism Speaks Carolina chapter. Guardians of the Children Kappa ride is going out of Full Throttle Power Sports in Lowell, North Carolina. Lowell? It's one of them things. You can't miss it though. Get on down. That's down Charlotte way. So check them out. That's the Guardian of the Children's Kappa ride. Kickstands up at 11 a.m. for that one. Iron Legacy MC presents the annual NC Dream Ride. That's going to go out of Gibsonville, North Carolina. Kickstands up at 11:30 for that one. Ride Out Child Abuse Charity Motorcycle Ride. Sometimes I need a little help. Is rolling out of Burlington, North Carolina. Kickstands up at 12 p.m. for that one. The 24th annual Claremont Rescue Poker Run is running out of Iron Thunder Saloon in Hickory, North Carolina. Registration at 10:30 there. Cruising for Canines out of Tractor Supply. Make sure you get some chicken feed while you're there. Is going to, that's Rocky Mountain, North Carolina. Kickstands up at 10 a.m. 11th annual Bike and Car Show in Shelby, North Carolina. That benefits CRKA. That's right, CRKA. So check that out. Let's see. It looks like registration's 11 a.m. for that. Judging at 3 p.m. Johnny D. Morgan Memorial Rides at the Hideaway Tavern in Rockingham, North Carolina. Great place to get off the beaten path and get down to the Hideaway. Registration's at 12 p.m. Kickstands up for that one. Fort Bragg Harley Davidson, always something going on at Fort Bragg Harley Davidson. They got two things this weekend. They are giving away a motorcycle. You can test ride any bike for a chance to win a 2024 Nightster. So check that out at Fort Bragg. They're giving that bike away on April 20th, which is Saturday, which you should be there to win your bike. Take a test ride, win your bike. Also that day, Rare Breed MC is having their 10th anniversary, and they're doing free food and refreshments and games and stuff like that. So it sounds like, hey, man, two birds, one stone. Sounds like a great time. Make sure you check out Fort Bragg Harley Davidson in Fayetteville, North Carolina. CVMA NC 15-1 annual memorial ride and dedication riding out of Hope Mills, North Carolina. Kickstands up at 10 a.m. for that ride. Second annual charity ride to Clyde is starting out of Roxborough, North Carolina. Apparently, they're going to ride to Clyde. And that is going to be kickstands up at 10:30 a.m. There is a poker run for Meredith Finch starting out of the bullpen in Roxborough, North Carolina as well. Kickstands up at 11 a.m. for that. RPMM Pursuit Chapter Fundraiser is in Gastonia, North Carolina, 12 to 4 p.m. I'm not getting them. Okay, there's a Memorial Officer Down ride at Carolina Host Harley Davidson this Saturday, April 20th, Wilmington, North Carolina. Kickstands up at 11 a.m. The 10th annual Omar Harley Brigade Poker Run is going out of the Route 17 Roadhouse Bar and Grill in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Kickstands up after 10 a.m. The registration is 10 a.m., so it's obviously kickstands are up after that. Helping Hands for the Boys Farm is at Bubba's Pub and Grub in Lexington, South Carolina. Kickstands up at 1 p.m. An annual Doolin Dalton Awareness Ride is going out of Seneca. That's another one. Seneca? One of those in South Carolina. And the kickstands are up at 11 a.m. for that one. Now, we blew through it because you can go back and read this stuff, and it's easily done on the links that I've provided in the comments. Make sure you do that. Now, also what's starting up this weekend is the Outer Banks Bike Week. It is April 20th through 28th. It's going to be beautiful weather all week long. It is the beach. It is going to be a great time. Make sure you get out there if you are so inclined. We'll be heading out at the end of the week. Again, that work thing that I was talking about. Got to finish the May magazine before we go and play. No big deal. We're wrapping things up rapidly. But they've got something every day of the week. They've got 3 different locations down the beach that are official vendor locations. There's other things that are going on and people that are involved. But as far as official vendor locations, Outer Banks Harley Davidson, Longboards Bar and Grill, Nags Head Harley Davidson. Also throw in there the First Flight Harley Davidson in Kill Devil Hills. But there's all kinds of stuff going on. Demo truck, bikini bike wash, live music, blessing of the bikes, guided rides, live music all day long. Vendors, $1,000 poker runs, fine dining, beautiful natural beaches. There's a Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine bike show going on April 27th, which is Saturday. It's a free registration bike show. We will have cash prizes for 3 choice awards, including the Full Throttle Magazine Choice Award, which also gets you an invitation, meaning you don't have to pay to register, for the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine custom bike show on February 1st, 2025, inside the Greensboro Coliseum. That we've just started pushing that. The international bikini team will be there to do a bikini contest. There's even a family day on Saturday. So there you go. There's the bike show stuff. Look, man, this is a beautiful day ride as well. If you're looking for somewhere to go, get out there, man. Spend the day on Saturday at the beautiful Outer Banks. Ride and see lighthouses. All kinds of history out there. Beautiful place to ride, and stop by, win some cash and some prizes, some big time notoriety at the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine Outer Banks Bike Week bike show during Outer Banks Bike Week. It's gonna be a big time, and I hate it, man. That weekend is also this is not this weekend, this is next weekend, but let's go ahead and talk about it real quick. Is the King of the Ranch 12th annual Kids Path Bike Show that my buddy Bird Dog puts on every year with the help of a lot of friends. As you can see at the bottom, that is a list of sponsors, and they really do it up good, man. This is a big fundraiser for Kids Path, so make sure you get out there if you're looking for somewhere to go. This is Burlington, North Carolina, the Cadillac Ranch. So make sure you check that out. That is a great time. I know my friends from the Carolina Biker Lawyers will be out there as well. Then moving along back into bike nights, man. Moving into May, Smoking Bike Nights, always the first Thursday. Backroad Barbecue Run is coming up May 3rd through 5th. That's the first weekend of May. Man, that is one that if you like partying and choppers and stuff like that, that's where you need to be. Tilly Harley Davidson doing their bike show nights the first Friday of every month. Everybody's looking forward to going to the beach. Myrtle Beach Bike Rally is coming up in May, and our free ride-in bike show is May 18th. Let's see. It's at Bubba's Bar and Grill. As like I said, free to enter. We've got cash prizes in every class, plus $200 best in show, plus the best in shows invited to the Full Throttle Custom Bike Show 2025 at the Greensboro Coliseum. Thunder the Rocks coming up June 8th through 9th. The Smokeout coming back to Salisbury September 5th through 8th. Mayhem in Midway September 27th through 28th in Lexington, North Carolina. And the AMCA Southern National October 11th, 12th. Naturally back to September or February 4 or bike show. Man, so I'm saying like lots of stuff going on. If you were counting, that's 20 or so events going on this weekend in the Carolinas that you can go to. But like I said, man, it's going to be a beautiful weekend to ride. So get out there early. Go ride your motorcycle. Go somewhere you've never been before. And then keep in mind that there's all these great events going on. Stop in, make them make these events your final destination for the day. So you get out and get some riding done. Spin some tires, man. Have some fun. And if you need some repair done to your motorcycles or service or stuff like that before the rallies, make sure you pick up the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine. Lots of great aftermarket and dealership shops there that can take care of you. A lot of them got specials going on because they know that the rally season is coming up. So make sure you pick up your copy of the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine. Get out there, ride your bike, have a good time. I got to get back to work. Speaking of work myself, so I can get out of here and do some fun stuff this weekend. So that's all we've got for you today. That is 19 minutes of your life that you've completely wasted and you'll never get back. But I do appreciate you spending with me. We will see you out there, and especially me I will be at Springer's tomorrow afternoon, hanging out, taking in all the frivolities of the day. So get out there, man. Make sure to stop by and say hi. Pick up your Carolina's Full Throttle magazine. Y'all have a great time. Talk at you later.